Good evening, guys. How's everybody doing? I know Robert's doing another game, History Maker Baseball. I usually try not to do baseball on top of baseball, but I've been saying that I've been doing this, that I was going to do this. So, welcome aboard, guys. This is Action PC Baseball 2025. Doesn't look a lot different, but there are additions. So, I am happy to report, especially to my friend Dwayne, who's here with us, installed without a hitch, man. And what's really fun about this year is it automatically recognized everything. I didn't have to import anything this year. So I don't know if that was a little quality of life fix that Dave decided to do, Dave and Company. But if so, really nice. This is that the 1971 thing up here. But it recognized everything over here, which is really, really cool. So you guys know I've been doing the decade teams. And I wanted to check 71 because I had already assigned logos. So just waiting for this to load in. They're the decade teams. Hey, there's Random Human. All right. Happy Friday, John DFW. So here we are. This is the 2025 edition, just like it says on the tin. So what's really nice is the DK Sports directory. Wherever that is, your game will pick it up. I have it on my computer twice. So I have most of my seasons elsewhere. So it's here. So let's look at some of the stuff, the new stuffies, before we get into the game. And I have the patch notes, or not the patch notes, the release notes up here. So I know that some people, if anybody's listening in, have had trouble downloading it or whatever. So it seems like people are on the Action PC forums to say using Chrome. And right now, it seems like there's a lot of server load because I have fast internet here, but it took a little while to download this file. So just to know. Hey, bonjour, mon ami. John says, sorry, Beatles, I fell asleep watching. That's all right. I fall asleep during my streams too, buddy. So no worries, John. No worries. Most people fall asleep on my streams. Are you kidding me? You don't need sleeping pills. You don't need tranquilizers, man. You don't need any ganja. Just tune into a Beatles Eternally stream. You guys are going to be asleep in 10 minutes. All right. So let's have, before we look at the chalkboard, and I promise you guys, I literally got home, got changed, gave my cats their snacks, downloaded this thing, and installed it. And that is it. I have not played a game. I have no idea what's going on with the chalkboard. We'll get to that. That's like the big thing. But there's other cool things here that I like. So I am going to pull up. Where's the DK Sports? There we go. DK Sports. Over here. All right, so I'm going to kind of move this over here, back and forth, back and forth. So a roster screen. So we're going to have some fun here with the roster screen first, which is really, really cool. And I think you guys are going to really like this. So it says here, new display tabs include batter and pitcher manager tabs. These new manager tabs display frequently used player manager settings. The pitcher tab includes starting rotation spot, closer setup, and other relief role settings, earned run, pull settings, and more. The batter tab display positions depth, batting slot preference, pinch hit usage setting, batting restrictions, late inning defense settings, and more. He also writes, we've also added several useful display items such as manager's email address and date of pitcher's next start, a baseball card button, and more. So let's have a look first. So here we are. We're in the main league screen. We probably are going to switch over. Let's switch over to 1971 for right now. We'll play a game in the decades, but let's look at 1971, and we'll start with the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right. So this is all familiar. These are new. So manage batters, manage pitchers. So we click on manage batters. Look what we get here. This is really, really nice. So I like this a lot. So based upon your manager settings and things like that, and right now I just have this. This is a DK Sports season, so I didn't change anything. So this would be based on Danny Murtaugh's, how Danny Murtaugh was quote unquote programmed into this. So we can see here, as far as for pinch hitting, Gene Alley, maybe you would pull him in the 7th versus lefties, in the 9th versus righties. This is pretty nice. Dave Cash. So this is pretty significant. Okay. You can see all of this down here. So some guys like Dave Cash, you're not going to pull him versus righties usually if you want to do this. pinch run. Well, a lot of these guys here had you're not going to pull Roberto Clemente's here. You have like for late defense. All right, so Clemente has a no. Some of these guys have definitely a pull, and I'm presuming at this point, guys, this is early days, that so guys like Gene Alley, that's going to be, I guess, up to you to do that, or how again you would set that in your manager settings. You're definitely going to pull Bob Robertson for late defense. Jose Pagan, you could pull for a pinch runner, and you're going to pull him, you know, in the eighth versus lefties. And if you go into extra innings, you're going to pull him righties. That's going to be the Bob Robertson. If you need a pinch hitter, Bob Robertson doesn't hit as well against lefties. So you know, there's that option to pull him in the fifth, or if you're just auto playing or what have you, if the situation arises. So I really, really like this a lot. It's not putting in batting slots here yet. I think that this has to do with, and I haven't even read the manual, so this might have to do with as you're playing through again. I've only started this season not too long ago. It just adds another screen of stuff that was already there, but it really doesn't, Sean. I don't mean to and even if it's more, right, because I'm getting now, I can see this on one screen. Hey, D Scott. So take it as you know, I mean, take it as you, okay. So Sean, but it's here. These two things weren't here before in this roster screen is what I'm pointing out. Okay. So yeah, you could have gone into your manager tab and whatever, but what's nice here is you have the ideas, you have everything laid out now where you can see just at a glance in your roster tab, which is really nice. I like it. So anyhow, yeah, it's a clear look, but it was all there before. I know. But he's saying that the tabs are new. He's not saying that these things aren't new, but this is nice. So you can go through now your whole roster screen just using these tabs, which is, you know, really, really nice. I mean, we know that here we got usage batting and everything and how this is going to be tracking along with the season. We know that's here. So right now we don't have, there's no penalties, anything. I mean, you guys can read this all here. But I mean, so this one looks familiar. We know this, right? We know this. We know the regular pitchers. We've got lefty, right, and we're going to check an old season because one of the other updates is going to be that they've done estimated for grounding into double play and caught stealing. So pretty cool. So pitcher left to righty stuff right there for you. So batting real versus replay. So again, I just like the way it's nice and clean where everything is here. Pitching real versus replay. Again, usage for pitching. There's info. So Dave Cook Sports. WAR rating uses real stats normalized by year. Park specific left-right split adjustments and DKS ratings. WAR's for display only and is not used in determining play results. So that's something we've always known. But again, what I think is so cool about this, and again, as Sean says, a lot of the stuff was here. These are the notes that you can make, and you guys know that Steve Tate used these notes for the when he was doing the Negro League players. So you can go in here, you can make notes about players and stuff like that, and what have you. So maybe in here I might want to, instead of having this Roberto Clemente, put first great Latin American right superstar, which he was. Okay, then of course here's your manager tab, and then the view all manager settings. You can go in here. This has all been here, but these two guys are new, and I like this a lot. So when you're looking, and especially I like it for so as Cousin Ken is wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. What I like about this, especially for teams that I may not be familiar with so much, to say the 1963 White Sox, and I might be playing them, and I want to kind of look around and see what's going on. This is nice. So for Steve Blass, for instance, right, he's going to go 7. Right, we could use Nelly Bryles. He's good as a relief pitcher for 3 innings. Same with Bob Johnson, Bob Moose. So their roles. So Dave Justy, again, as a Pirate fan, I know that Dave Justy pretty much, Justy was pretty much their closer. Mudcat Grant, you could always bring in too, but you can kind of see here who's going to be your mop-up guys and stuff like that. So Bob Veal in 1971 really. right? You can see here mop, long mop. So it's nice to see your kind of long relievers and your mop up guys, stuff like that. And then when you would pull some of these, so you're going to pull Justy in a blowout, obviously. Steve Blass, if it's a blowout, it's an 8th to 10th inning that you're going to definitely do him. So it's really, really nice. Shows you their next, their spot in the next rotation, which is again cool to have this stuff here. Now, what's neat is this baseball cards. So we know about the baseball cards, but what this does is this gives you again an at look, and as you are going through, this will actually save it will show your leaders. You can do your leaders with the baseball cards and stuff like that. So which is really cool. So just looking at my pictures right now, and can close it. So now you can access the baseball cards without going in game, which is really, really cool. Again, so the career batting, career pitching, all this stuff. There's team stuff. So a lot of the stuff already here, which is really, really nice. Okay. All the box scores, and you can double click any of these that have been played. So if I double click this, we know how this works. This has always been in Action PC Baseball. So this is a way to revisit past box scores. So we're going to keep going with new stuff here. So this is 2 new things right here. Manage batters, manage pitchers. So you don't have to dig for this information anymore. It's all there, which is really, really cool. It even gives you ratings here for ratings all the way even for DH now. Not that I'm ever going to DH with these 1971 Pirates. Phillips says it's freezing outside. So yeah, it's we had some snow here in PA. It's melting away, but it's supposed to be really cold here on Sunday. Anyhow, let's look at what other things Dave says is included before we actually get to in-game itself, because he says that there is a big update to the chalkboard. All right, so game screen, the new game screen lineup design options are available with a variety of color schemes, including a team color option. So we also added an optional inning outs display above the play call box. So we should probably look at that. That'd be neat. One-click option to switch between short and long play-by-play. I don't use play-by-play. I'll glance at it sometimes if things aren't clear. But the new locations, display sizes for pitch speed, pitcher batting alerts, and more. So we'll see. DKS ratings and so I don't really care about salary value. Draft computer general manager has been updated to build a better roster based on your GM settings. So GM setting has been added for age preference. So that's new. That's nice. Computer manager updates. So pinch hitter, pinch runner selections have been improved, and pitcher pools and usage are more closely tied to player manager settings. So a lot of what you're seeing here is going to have to do with your manager settings. So you guys that are still playing in the they're doing the Field of Dreams League, this is something you might poor Steve and Big Clue. Sorry, my brain. Yeah, now people's manager files just got a lot more fun. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. The internet play, I haven't really playing with anybody. If anybody ever wants to try some internet play, I'd love to play. Let me know. I'm not going to even look at that tonight. Estimated vintage stats. This is something I'm super interested in. So caught stealing and ground into double play stats are automatically created for players who played before these stats were tracked. So I like that. I really like that. Injury systems gotten an overhaul, which is nice. I never liked it. Team information report available via the organized modified team menus. This new report displays all team and manager information. So this is good for league commissioners. And he says, and more. All right. So that being said, let's close out of that. And has Action PC made peace with Slide and Billy yet? How about it? So D. Scott Howard asks, do you use the DH or are you a baseball fan? Amen, brother. Don't worry, Clinton. There is no way we're going to be DHing with these 1971 Pittsburgh Pirates. Let's look at these decade teams now. I want to look at that because I'm curious about the stats for the old timey players and the ground into double play, caught stealing, because those weren't. I mean, again, you guys know this, that even the definition of stolen base changed in the 19th century. So let's look at the 19th century. Let's look at these guys. All right, and let's look at our batters here, and let's see where they've hidden this stuff. I have no idea. Let me see here. Da 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 da. So there's stolen bases. I might have to. It might be in the. I'm not really sure where that's going to be. I'm trying to figure that out. Let's see. Again, it looks like they've done some. We've seen these before. Info bio, manage batters. So now we can see a little bit more complete here because more guys here we can look at. So when we can use, you can use him as a pinch runner. You're never going to pull John Clarkson, for instance, but I'm not seeing where the ground into double play are because I'm seeing stolen bases, but I'm not seeing anything else. So let me. I already closed that. So you know what? We're just going to jump into a game and play. It didn't bring in park assignments, so I do have to do that. Let me do that. Import. So it did not do that, curiously enough. So 1 second, dudes. Park information from previous game edition. All right, so we got to go up to program files. Come on, program files. And should be baseball 2024. There it is. And then import. I want park layouts, park photo assignments, park information, and all park factors from 1876 to 2024. And the import is complete. So let's see if that's actually true. Give it a minute. Yep, there we go. Because you guys know I've been using League Park as my neutral park. So now it did bring in everything, including the proper colors and all that stuff. So I know we want to get into a game and see what the chalkboard looks like and all that kind of stuff. But I do want to have a look at 1971 and look at the ballpark assignments for 1971. And we'll look at 1929. So let's just go to the St. Louis Cardinals this time. Yep, there we go. So it did it. So you saw very, very briefly, you saw a picture of Camden Yards, but it went away. So it looks like it did it. Let's check Pittsburgh. There we go. Yep. Nice. Already looked at St. Louis, so I should probably play a game with them. For Dwayne, let's look at Atlanta. He thought I was going to say San Francisco. Yeah. All right. Looks good. I'm curious now to look at 1929. There we go. And we'll check out the Cubbies. Yep. But you know what? I didn't do the logos here, so that's fine. I understand that I never set up the logos for 1929 yet. So I think I did this as a stream just to show people how to install seasons. All right. So I guess the next thing is we should play a game. We should definitely play a game. So, Dwayne wants to see the Giants. I'm sorry. All right. So the New York Giants. Let's bring up the New York Giants here because Dwayne wants to see the Giants. I forgot. He's a big Giants fan. There they are. Polo Grounds. And again, I didn't put in the logos for 1929 yet. So, but there they are. Just for you, Dwayne. I would be remiss if I didn't do this for you. Okay. So let's play a game, but we're going to do the Decades team thingy, Decades League. Because see the win-loss records, I haven't even started this season yet. So, and I don't really want to do that. All right, back to this. Boom. And let's do a game. The Hots for Pittsburgh. Love to see to play with cookie cutters in the field. You're a sick man, Clinton. You're a sick man. And the funny thing is I really don't even do a lot of pirate games on this channel. Welcome in, folks. We got 21 people watching, and I'm sure everybody, including myself, is curious to see what the chalkboard upgrade is. So let's have a look. I haven't seen it. Again, I got home from work, changed, did my thing. So we are going to inaugurate Action PC Baseball 2025 with a game and watch viewership drop in half when this happens. The 19th century versus the 1900s. Deacon White versus Iron Man Joe McGinnity. And we're going to put the 19th century on Human Manager in case Cousin Ken Castro or Clinton or anybody. All right, so. All right, here we go. Batter pitcher stats displays may be edited by clicking the batter pitcher stats. Box layouts, lower left. Boom, boom, boom. We know that. Okay, good, good, good. All right, and let's play. And this is probably going to do a lot of yelling at me, but I'm going to go ahead and computer line up both sides. Yep, continue over the limit. Really, really curious to see what's going to happen here. All right, let's do this. Did you know you can toggle the outcome analysis box between batting average and result percentages by clicking the box? I did know that, didn't I? Yes, I did know that, of course. Yeah, but you can change that in game. Or at least I've seen Bernie Strom do it. So it's the correct one, but it's the wrong picture. You can view all players' cards by left-clicking on the playing field. We know that. Okay, we're going to see a lot of those things coming up. So I know that we've got to fix Billy. So let's do that now. All right, 18th. Oh, it's not going to let me do that because... Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Do we have our first little... Okay, this isn't a good sign. Hang on a second here, guys. Might have run into something. Nope, we're good. Not sure why it's not letting me change Billy Hamilton, so we're just going to live with it for right now because I keep getting a bling, bling, bling every time I try to do something. Let's see, what's this lineup display? Oh, yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay, yep. Nice, nice, nice. All right, there's our video. Chalkboard, 3/4, blah, 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 blah. Let's just... Oh, yeah. Let's just have fun and let's see what happens here. Again, yep. Got to fix Billy Hamilton. We'll fix him later. All right, because I can't be arsed to do it right now unless it's really killing you guys. All right, let's see if the chalkboard is supposed to be better. I don't know. Let's go. Okay. Oh, okay. So you get the pitch speed right there. That's kind of cool. Inning out. Okay. First inning, 1 out. So you don't even have to look up here anymore. Kind of cool. Here's Jesse Burkett. And Chick Stahl makes the catch. Is that Chick? Is that Chicky Boy? Yep, that's Chicky Boy. All right, here's Wee Willie Keeler. Oh, and he gets plunked, it looks like. Nope. Yep. Did he get plunked? Yes, he did. Very inside. Let's see. So if we go to setup from here, so setup, nice. Now you can right-click everything, everywhere. Players displays. So this remembers what you set up before, which is nice. I'm not seeing a huge difference yet in the chalkboard. I guess we just got to keep playing and find out. Oh, you have to play one first. Now, thank you, Bernie. Welcome in, buddy. There we go. Because Cousin's going to have a cow if I don't fix Billy Hamilton. No, I just want to look at... Oh, my God, I forget how to do this now. I just want to look at him. No. I don't want to enter anybody. I just want to... And that didn't sound right, did it? Enter anybody. There we go. All right. Bernie, glad you're here. I've seen you do this in game, and I forget how to do it. How do I change his picture in the game? I've seen you do it, man. How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you do it? Because I know you can. Roster tools. Okay, cool. Thanks. So from in-game. Yep. There we go. Cool. All right. There we go. Thank you, my friend. Player photos. There we go. Cool. Something you cannot do in action out of the park baseball that you could do in. I've just never done it. So let's let it roll in here. All right, Billy, always causing trouble. Okay, we don't want that one. We do want that one. Use photo for there. Okay, cousin. You happy now? All right, here's Bad Bill Dolan. I might have to adjust the speed of the chalkboard. It's a little bit slow. So let's let's just fix that right now because it does feel a little slow. And I don't like it. Don't like it slow. Not this. There's other things I like slow. Where's the bloody? There we go. Chalkboard. Let's speed it up a little bit. Just a bit. All right. Here we go. Bernie, have you tried out this? Have you tried this out yet? 2025. Throw over. And Keeler's back. 0-2 pitch. And that's a strike. Okay, I just want to see what hits are going to look like. Here's Hannes Wagner. Okay, up the middle. Okay, a little snappier. A little snappier. I'm probably going to kick it up a little bit more. So let's go to our... Oops, did I just mess up something? Yeah. There we go. Let's fix this because I'm still not happy with the speed. I don't like the slow chalkboard. Don't like it. We're gonna kick it up a bit more. Zoop. Okay. Now let's see. Now it's probably gonna be too fast. All right. Here's Chick Stall. Wagner on. Okay. Nice. Okay. So the ball looks a little better. That was a nice little bouncing ball to short. Looked better. A lot of times you got that little kind of. Did you see? So there were multiple bounces. So that was cool. All right. So there's Tom Cahill. Just looking at Tom Cahill. All right. Here's Napoleon Lajoie. Lajoie swings. This one driven deep to left, and you can kiss it goodbye. Lajoie is a beast. 2-run homer. And it's 2-0, 19th century or dead ball guys, 1900s, whatever. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm not really calling this game. I'm kind of just seeing what's going on. Okay, lined up the middle. Billy Hamilton. And they're going to score that one. Not an error. That's going to be a double. All right, so let's make sure we got Billy. How you looking, Billy? Billy's looking real here. He's looking good. Yep, chalkboard smoother, ground balls. Yeah, the ground balls bounce. I noticed that. I like that. So there were real home runs back then. Anyhow, I'm not going to get into pissing matches here. I've done so many dead ball games, and yes, people have this idea that there were no home runs in dead ball, which is not true. There were always low-scoring games. Not true. What have you. So the ballpark I'm using here is I'm just using as a background. It's a neutral park. So there's no park factors in this. Just having fun. Anyhow, boo 1900s. So yeah, it is. Yep, fly ball. Things are. I like just the pitch speed down here. That's kind of a nice little touch for people that care about that stuff, right? That's cool. Look at that. Look at that nice bounce there. And you see Dahlin kind of moving. There's a better sense of. Bad Bill Dahlin gets him. All right, we go to the top of the second inning, 2-0. All right, we got to fix George Stone. Let's fix George Stone. Holy moly, man! This 19th century, what a mess, huh? All right, let's fix George Stone. Because we don't want the wrong George Stone. And am I looking at the? I'm so tired. I'm looking in the wrong roster, aren't I? Okay, so I'm not seeing George Stone. Why not? Why not? Why not? This is not the right. Oh, because I was looking at the wrong one. So this is the 1900s guys are up. What the hell is wrong with me? Mea culpa, guys. I'm tired. Oh, I do hear, by the way, my friends who are playing Pocket Pennant Run, there's another update coming soon. Very, very soon. There we go. There's George Stone. Let's find a better picture for George Stone. No. Oh, there's a good one. Yeah. We like this one. Let's see. Is there a better one? No. This is it. There we go. All right. No bloody modern. There's George Stone. He's looking all resplendent and happy. No, Clinton, it's working 9 hours for FedEx plus 5 hours of sleight of hand magic every night afterwards. Old age, my ass. All right, here we go. 2 down here, and waiting on deck, Jimmy Collins. All right. White has the sign. Here's the pitch. Stone swings. Yeah, I'm liking the look of fly balls, Bernie. Flies out to Burkett. That ends the inning. Now, what's really kind of weird here is I've got to fix this because I didn't quite have it set exactly like this, but that's okay. I mean, it's no big deal. Yeah, I'm liking it, man. All right, Cupid Childs, Roger Connor, and George Pinckney due up here in the where are we? Top of the second. McGinnity deals. Oh, big swing and a miss. Called strike 3. So 1 up, 1 down now for Roger Connor. Can we look at baseball card? Yeah, so we see a baseball card there, but let me see. So again, this was one of the big updates from Action PC 2023. So pretty awesome. Great when you're using, when you want to bring in pitch hitters and substitute pitchers, stuff like this. This is still probably the best update in this game ever. So it's been around for 2 years. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I'm glad I bought it. Oh yeah, smoother. It is definitely. Oh, Stahl makes a great catch in center field. So yeah, I like it, man. So Bernie, are you guys? So you just had an update come in, and you're today for Pocket Pennant Run? I didn't see that for today for Pocket Pennant Run. I didn't look that closely. So, Bernie, are you guys using this in Fields of Dreams, or is Steve staying with 2024 to you end your play through your current season? All right, here's George Pinckney now. 2 down here in the second. McGinnity deals. Pinckney sends this one high to center. Stahl busy out there in center field. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second, and the 1900s leading the 19th century 2-0. Jimmy Collins will lead things off. White delivers 0-1 pitch. Oh, 0-1 pitch. And I think we have a little bit of retaliation. So Jimmy Collins gets drilled. And here's Johnny Kling now. So Jimmy Collins on at first. Decent speed, as you would expect. Johnny Kling on the season hitting .250. Full count to Kling. And this one, big swing and a miss. And Will White picks up his first strikeout of the game. All right, here's the Iron Man, Joe McGinnity. Big thing here, pitcher batting. Okay, cool. Like it. White throws over. Jimmy Collins back. Roger Connors in a little bit of first. And George Pinckney at third. White from the stretch. The 0-1 pitch bunted. Okay, bunts happen. Bunt looks pretty good. All right, sacrifice successful. Jimmy Collins now in scoring position. Here's Honus Wagner. He singled to center in his last time up. So we're back at the top of the order. Wagner would later come around to score when number 3 hitter Nap Lajoie went yard. Will White peers in, has the sign from Cahill. The 1-2 pitch. Wagner, nice looking ground ball there to Pinckney at third. Long throw across the diamond to Roger Connor. That will retire the side. No runs, hits, or errors. We've played 2 here. Your score still 2-0. So you guys are going to wait till next season. Okay. All right. So Tom Cahill will lead things off here. Will White, and then sliding Billy Hamilton with a proper picture. All right. Iron Man, Joe McGinnity, 3-1 pitch. And this one misses. Cahill will draw the walk. So first walk issued by the Iron Man. And they're looking bunt here from Will White, a switch hitting pitcher, by the way. So White making his first plate appearance of the season. McGinnity checks Cahill at first. Cahill with really, really good speed. So Johnny Kling will need to come up gunning. Here's the pitch. And pitch out, nothing doing. Ginnity works again, throws over, and Cahill is safe. So trying to hold him close. He is a speed burner, baseball fans. Here's the pitch. And White gets a little bunt down in front of the plate. Tenney to Lajoie, and sacrifice successful. Cahill now in scoring position. The tying run comes to the plate as we go back to the top of the order for the 19th century. Sliding Billy Hamilton. To remind you guys, anybody that pre-ordered Action PC Baseball 2025, keep an eye out on your accounts. For December 30th, I believe was the last date I saw for it. baseball's 1001 greatest single season performances. So it's a database of players, 1001 players with their best season. So that's a $25 product, but if you pre-order the game, you get it free. All right. So this is League Park, Random Human. And hey, Tim, good to see you. Clee baseball fan joining us here, 879. So this is one of the Gary Grigsby parks that he hand-painted. So the people are very short. Hamilton is nothing for one. Popped to the catcher back in the first. Tom Cahill in second. 1 down, 2-0 your score. McGinnity wheels and deals. 2-1 pitch. Bounder up the middle. Lajoie ranging far to his right. And the hard peg to Fred Tenney. So 2 down. Tom Cahill moves to third on the play, and it brings up Jesse Burkett. Burkett fly to center back in the first. Kling sets the target. McGinnity lets it go. 0-1 pitch. Burkett swings. 2 hopper to short, or 2 hopper to second. Lajoie will go to first, and that retires the side. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Your score is still 2-0. So Chick Stahl leads things off. Then Napoleon Lajoie and Buck Freeman. Stahl grounded to short back in his last time up. And this one slashed right up the middle. Lined base hit. Billy Hamilton quickly getting it into Bad Bill Dolan, one of the people that Cousin Ken said he would have loved to have hung out with. Lajoie, of course, we know what he did, that big 2-run shot back in the first. Stahl at first, decent speed. Will White checks the runner. 1-1 pitch, fly ball. But in medium right, Willie Keeler will make what it's calling a great play. So way to go, Willie. All right. All right, here's Buck Freeman. Buck Freeman, 1 for 1, double back in the first. The lefty waits. Will White throws over. Stahl dives and safe ahead of the Connor tag. Cahill sets up again. White brings it home. And this one up the middle, base hit. No, Childs, great stop. Fires onto Connor. So a little bit of props there for Cupid Childs. All right, 2 away. Chick Stahl remains in second. Fred Tenney, 0 for 1. Grounded to short. White brings it, 2-2 pitch. And this one, a little bouncer to Bill Dolan. Plenty of time. Plants and throws to Roger Connor for the 6-3 putout. We have played 3 complete here. Your score is still 2-0. So, again, this is Action PC 2025. And I've got to say that the chalkboard is a lot nicer. A lot nicer. So, way to go, DK Sports. For those of you who were earlier and you have the game, check out the batter and pitcher, like the management tabs. They're super, super nice. In fact, we can even look at them now in game if we want to. So manage batters, manage pitchers. These are two new tabs that have been added here. So based upon your manager settings, you get. So if we look here at the 1900s, for instance, and let's look at Elmer Flick. So are we going to use, how can we use Elmer Flick? So we can put him in as a pinch hitter in the 6th versus righties, the 6th on, or whatever. You're probably not going to want, if you're platooning, probably not going to use Elmer Flick versus lefties. And just all the way up and down the line. So the same thing here for pitchers. You will get their next date and stuff like that. This is, you get their roles as far as closer. So here's your rotation. Again, so I don't have to go back and look at up here, look at rotation. I can see it here, which is really, really nice. So Vic Willis is going to serve as a number 5 spot, number 5 starter. I'll take a Hall of Famer in the number 5 spot. Why the hell not? When will you pull for a pinch hitter? Now, again, because we're dealing with the dead ball era, this is, of course, this would be to expect. You're usually not going to pull your pitchers. So pretty good stuff. The only thing I'm not seeing here, and maybe I'm reading it incorrectly, is it says that stats are calculated. Maybe that doesn't mean that they're going to be shown for grounding into double plays and stolen bases. I'm not seeing caught stealing or GIDP anywhere in here. So maybe that not really sure how that's working. Let's look at somebody here because I'm really curious. And I want to look at a good base stealer here, obviously. So let's look at Hannes Wagner. And let's see. Yep, there we go. Okay, so it's in here, guys. It's just you've got to look at the player to see it. So there's caught stealing for Wagner, and there's ground into double plays. So pretty nice. Nice to have that. Nice to have that. So way to go, Dave Cook. I like this update. It's much better than last year. I mean, who am I kidding? I'm going to buy. Oh my God! Holy Mr. Shot. How the hell are you, my friend? Good to see you. It's since before the election since you and I spoke. I hope you're doing well, my friend, and hope you're kicking ass in the Field of Dreams League, man. All right. So here's Wee Willie Keeler now. McGinnity deals. Keeler swings. Bounding ball to Wagner. This chalkboard looks so smooth. It really looks so nice. All right, here's Bad Bill now. Dolan struck out back in the first. McGinnity thus far has struck out 2 in this game. He deals 0-1 pitch. Fred Tenney will take it to the bag himself. Score that one 3 unassisted, 2 down. Light rain continuing to fall here. A little wind out to right center at 2 miles per hour as Cupid Child steps in here. 2 out in the fourth. Cupid Child struck out his last time up. Lefty in against the Iron Man, Joe McGinnity, so-called because he used to work in an iron mill in the offseason. And he could pitch lots of innings. Line to Jimmy Collins at third. Nice pick at the hot corner. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning here at League Park in Cleveland, our neutral park for this. It is still 2-0 in favor of the 19th century. So it's going to be George Stone, Jimmy Collins, and Johnny Kling due up. George Stone fly to left back in the first. Looking at Will White right now, just 1 strikeout. Here's the pitch. Stone, little dribbler, and having trouble getting to the ball is George Pinckney, but able to get the throw off to Connor just in time to get him by a blade of grass. So 1 up, 1 down now for Jimmy Collins, who was hit by a pitch back in the second. So we've had 2 hit batsmen in this game. Here's the pitch. First pitch swinging. Collins trying to bunt and catch him off guard, but Tom Cahill jumps on it and fires on to Connor for first. Score that one 2-3. So quickly 2 down now for Johnny Kling. 0-1. The former Chicago Cub catcher struck out back in the second. Cahill sets the target. White lets it go. The 1-2 pitch. And this one. Nice seeing eye single straight up the middle. So Johnny Kling aboard. And Johnny Kling, for a catcher, decent speed. So this 19th century batter is going to need to watch Johnny Kling. He is known to commit petty larceny from time to time. The Iron Man, Joe McGinnity, sacrificed back in the second. White throws over. Kling back ahead of the tag. Really wasn't even close. White brings it home. 1-0 pitch. McGinnity, bounding ball. Dolan ranging to his right. And plenty of time. Fires on to Roger Connor to retire the side. We head to the top of the fifth here in our inaugural game of Action PC Baseball 2025. It's 2-0, 1900 decade versus the 19th century. As a reminder, guys, this was a 2017, I think, or 2018 subset of the Baseball History Collection. So, Dave Cook, you really, really, really got to make that subset available again this year and add in the 2010s. All right, here's Roger Connor now as we enter the top of the fifth inning. Flew out to deep right center last time up. Joe McGinnity deals 1-0 pitch. Grounder to short. Wagner ranging to his right. The throw on to Fred Tenney. Fred Tenney scoops it along with the pebbles that would accompany Wagner's throws. 1 away. George Pinckney, 0-1. Fly to deep right center. Pinckney was a big surprise for a lot of people, a player that a lot of people didn't know about in the Ned McGreevy League. It's been way too long, Mr. Shot. All right, McGinnity brings it. 1-0 pitch, and this one just a little strange hop. McGinnity having trouble coming off the bump, handling that strange. Looked like it came off a pebble there or something. And George Pinckney gets himself the infield single, and that breaks up the no-hitter in the fifth inning. Wouldn't you know it? All right, here's Tom Cahill. Walked his last time up. McGinnity ready to bring it home. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball. This one is gone. So the 19th century, I'm sure Cousin Ken is a happy man right now. Tom Cahill with a 2-run shot. And this game is tied, and we got us a whole new ball game. So, all right, Will White in there now. Sacrificed Tom Cahill last time he was up. McGinnity toes the rubber. 1-0 pitch. Fly ball, shallow right. And no trouble there. Freeman brings it down for out number 2. Back at the top of the order now for sliding Billy Hamilton. McGinnity deals. Hamilton bunts, foul. Third base side. Sliding Billy back in there. 0-2 pitch. Hamilton swings. And this is going to be a little ground ball to Hannes Wagner. Wagner throws. Close play. But they do get sliding Billy. Incredible speed going down the first base line there. So, but 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We are knotted at 2. All right, Hannes Wagner 1 for 2, and we shall see the top of the order. Wagner, Stahl, and Lajoie. 2 batters, no hitter gone, and a shutout. How about it, Dwayne? Getting killed. I was hoping for the no-no in the first game in this edition, but didn't happen. All right, so Wagner 1 for 2, singled and grounded out. Flying Dutchman in the box. Will White brings it home. 1-2 pitch, and Wagner. This one catches the outside corner. Nice pitch there by Will White. So 1 away, and here's MV's guy, Chick Stahl. Singled back in the 30s, 1 for 2. 1-1 pitch. This one high, but not deep enough. Billy Hamilton making a good play out there, covering a lot of acreage. It's 2 up, 2 down now for Napoleon Lajoie. Big home run back in the first for Napoleon. 2-0 pitch. This one grounded to Roger Connor, and he will take it to the bag himself. That retires the side. We go to the top of the 6th. We are knotted at 2. Jesse Burkett will lead things off here for the 19th century. Then Wee Willie Keeler and Bad Bill Dolan. Jesse Burkett has flied to center and grounded to second. McGinnity deals. 0-1 pitch, and straight up the middle, splitting Wagner and Lajoie. And Jesse Burkett is on, and Burkett does have wheels. All right, Wee Willie Keeler now has been hit by a pitch. So I said 2-hit batsman in this game, and grounded to short. McGinnity deals. 1-1 pitch, and this one blooped out to second, and Lajoie makes the catch. Chases Burkett back to the bag. So 1 away now for Bad Bill Dolan. 0 for 2, struck out, grounded to third. Yeah, I'm looking for, I haven't seen it yet, but Dwayne, looking for it. But you're seeing these ground balls to the infielders, and it looks great. It just feels smooth. I did crank up the speed. I think I'm going to maybe a little bit more, just a little bit more. I don't like the slow chalkboard. So I've been just, let's go. I don't want to go all the way fast, but damn near fast. How about that? Okay, here we go. Throw over, and Burkett is safe. Here's the pitch. Dolan swings, and this one grounded to Wagner. Throw on, and Bad Bill Dolan. Bad Bill Dolan gets himself an infield hit. So here we go now. The 19th century making some noise with 1 down in the top of the 6th inning. And that will bring up Cupid Childs, the second baseman. Childs has struck out and lined to third. So speed on the base paths, ducks on the pond for the 19th century in this 2-2 game. McGinnity brings it home. Childs swings. Fly ball to right. Freeman camps under it, makes the catch, tagging, and maybe now I have it too fast. Jesse Burkett going at 90 frames per second, makes it to third on the play. So runners at first and third, 2 out. Here's Roger Connor. He is nothing for 2. Grounded out his last time up. And base hit to right, and the 19th century will take the lead. Going to third is Dolan on the play. So there's an RBI as Jesse Burkett scores on the Roger Connor base hit. So Roger Connor, the home run king in baseball before some guy from Baltimore, Maryland showed up on the scene. 3-2 19th century. The 19th century 1-0 thus far. Again, we just started this or restarted it. George Pinckney, infield single back in the 5th. Connor at first. Connor, pretty good speed. Dolan at third. From the stretch, McGinnity works. The 1-2 pitch. Pinckney sends this to center field. Chick Stahl camps under it, makes the catch. That will retire the side, but a run on 3 hits, no errors. 5.5 in the books here. League Park in Cleveland, Ohio. It's the 19th century 3 and the 1900s 2. We go on. We've got to make team names for these guys. Yeah, Todd B, welcome in. He says, like it faster. That's what she said. How about it? All right. Moving along here, guys. All right, here is Buck Freeman. So it's going to be Freeman, Tenney, and Stone due up for the 19th century. 3-2 your score right now. The line score for the 19th century. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They've left 4. And for the 1900s, so that's the teams between 1901 to 1909, 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and also 4 stranded. Good ball game here between these two teams, and between these two pitchers too, between Will White and Iron Man Joe McGinnity. White deals 2-1 pitch, and this one driven to right, and goodbye. So Buck Freeman goes downtown, and that 19th century lead is short-lived or short-lived, however you want to say it. It's 3-3. So far, hey, welcome in, Mike Silva. He said he's here to see the version 1.0 bugs. Not seen anything yet, man. But again, I've been playing this game and looking at this game for exactly 52 minutes, my friend. Good to see you, Mike. And Kevin, so Kevin was saying, Kevin Blay, he says, I'm only waiting to see who's seen take me out of the ball game to the ballpark in the 7th, right? Welcome in, Kevin. All right. Fred Tenney is nothing for 2 here. He's grounded to short twice. So Bad Bill Dolan kind of slaps the glove, waiting for Fred Tenney to do the trifecta here. Will White deals 1-1 pitch. Cupid Childs, great play. Good range play over there on Cupid Childs. So 1 away. And Dolan just kind of gives a little grin over there to Cupid Childs, saying, I guess it was your turn after all. All right, here's George Stone. Dolan probably wouldn't have said it so politely, though. Here's the pitch, 2-2, and this one's strike 3 called. So Will White has struck out 3 in this game. 2 down now for Jimmy Collins. Jimmy Collins was drilled by a pitch and bunted to the catcher. Will White deals 1-0 pitch. Collins, again, nice-looking ground ball to third. Throw to Connor, and they get Jimmy Collins. The runs, or 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. 6 in the books. We're knotted at 3. All right. So, Kevin, you come in a few more times. You get an honorary wrench. And the pesky Pole is here. And so I've got to do this really quickly for him. I've got to go to YouTube. This doesn't mean you actually have to do anything, pesky Pole. Welcome in, man. But as a thank you, I always give people a moderator wrench. Has been here like 3 times. So let me do that right now. So we are looking at our first game here of Action PC Baseball 2025. Here of Action PC Baseball. All right, where'd he go? Giving out wrenches here. Giving out wrenches, man. There we go. And add as a moderator. There we go. So Pesky Pole, thank you. All right, back to game action. Here's Tom Cahill now. He is 1 for 1. And the big hit for him, he had a walk and then that big 2-run homer that tied up this game back in the top of the 5th. All right, Joe McGinnity ready to work now. First pitch swinging, Cahill sends this to short. Wagner up with it. The throw to Tenney. Tenney with the stretch, and they get the speedy Cahill. 1 away now for Will White. White 0 for 1. And a sacrifice. And this one, base hit to right. So the base hits look better. The ball used to jiggle. Now it's got a nice little bit more of an arc and a bounce. So this is the first upgrade to the chalkboard, according to DK Sports, in like 15 years. Good job, guys. Good job. You're welcome, Pesky Paul. I appreciate it. As guys are discussing their favorite. So, of course, the Christmas movie I'm waiting for this year is Nosferatu. And I was watching a reviewer talking about it. It's getting excellent reviews. And they said, well, there is a Christmas tree at one point in the movie, therefore it's a Christmas movie. So Nosferatu coming out Christmas Day. All right. Will White on first. And here's Sliding Billy. He is nothing for 3. McGinnity deals 1-2 pitch. And Sliding Billy looks at one in the outside corner. So 2 away. Joe McGinnity has fanned 3 now. Here's Jesse Burkett. 1 for 3. Singled his last time up. Will White leads off first. McGinnity deals 1-2 pitch. Jesse Burkett swings through it. 7th inning stretch time. We're knotted at 3. Kevin loving the Take Me Out to the Ball Game. There we go. All right. Scrooge, what a great movie. All good. Yeah, Elf. Good stuff, Pesky Pole. Good stuff. So Mystery Science Theater 3000 right now. Of course, they're always doing marathons and stuff. So guys, man, you get Santa Claus and the Martians and all that kind of stuff. So get your inner geek on, man. All right, Johnny Kling will start things off here in the bottom of the 7th. 3-3 your score. And here we go. Will White deals 2-0 pitch. This one grounded to third. Pinckney up with it. On to Roger Carter. Man, it's looking good. I want to see a hit off the wall, what it looks like. I'd like to see a carom. Don't know if that's going to happen. But Joe McGinnity, nothing for 1. Will White brings it home. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball. Shallow center. And Sliding Billy Hamilton ranging in and to his right makes the catch. So 2 up, 2 down now for the Flying Dutchman, who's 1 for 3. Struck out his last time up. Wagner first pitch swinging. Hard ground ball to short. Bill Dolan, no trouble, fires onto Roger Connor. So quick 1, 2, 3. We go to the top of the 8th, and it's 3-3. Pesky Pole says, my wife bought me a shirt last year that says, hey, buddy, hope you find your dad. Say Roger Connor in your best Arnold voice like Kurt Berglund. No, Roger Connor. Yeah, nobody can do it like Kurt. Nobody can do it like Kurt. Let's not kid ourselves. Mike, I don't have delusions of grandeur, my friend. All right, Wee Willie Keeler, nothing for 2. And was hit by a pitch way back in the first. McGinnity at 87 pitches. 0-1 pitch. And this one, line drive, base hit into right field. Buck Freeman has it, gets it back into Lajoie. So Keeler aboard, and Keeler is fast. There's Bad Bill Dolan, 1 for 3. Let's see if Cousin Ken wants to try a little hit and run action. Do something with this 3-3 tie here in the top of the 8th inning. He may be one of the people that have fallen asleep. Again, guys, if you haven't gotten it, pick up Action PC Baseball. It's an excellent baseball simulation. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Chalkboard looks great. I love the additions. There's lots more things that I'm sure I haven't run across yet that I will as I play it more. But it's definitely worth it. And DK Sports, just fantastic customer support. The additions are nice. I like how a lot of things now are right there to see from the roster screen, which makes all kinds of sense and gives you a better sense of the teams now as a whole. And the baseball cards, you're going to be able to use those for like sorting. You can use baseball cards to like sort out league leaders, things like that. Pretty cool stuff. So we haven't even looked at that yet. So good stuff. All right, back to the game now. And it's Dolan, and I don't see anything from Cousin Ken Castro, so we're just going to let the computer call it here. So Tim says, well, you got to say it like the narwhal, though. He says, I have the Oh My God Santa t-shirt, which will make an appearance for the weekly NFL pick show, where Tim attempts not to look like a fool on Christmas Eve afternoon. Tim, you're never a fool, man. Never a fool, buddy. All right, Keeler aboard. Still nothing from Ken Castro, so we're going to play it straight up here Throw over. Keeler dives back. He is safe. McGinnity with the check of the runner looks home, has the sign from Johnny Kling. 0-2 pitch. Bad Bill. Bouncer to third. Jimmy Collins. Good stop. Gets it to Lajoie. And Lajoie fires onto Tenney. But Tenney makes the pick. But Dahlin, good speed. And Tenney's foot just off the bag. But Jimmy Collins, Hall of Fame third baseman, making a fantastic play here. That gets by him, and this game changes with the speed on the base paths. 3-3, and they get rid of the faster runner there, and here comes Cupid Childs now. McGinnity deals. Childs, hard liner up the middle. Childs thinking about second, but he will hold, but Bad Bill Dahlin turns on the Jets at second, makes it to third. So one away, or I should say the Chalmers firing on all cylinders. And here is Roger Connor. So singled and RBI that scored Jesse Burkett back in the sixth. Infield looking bunt from Connor with one down. McGinnity deals. And the throw down. Cupid Childs has it stolen. Kling comes up gunning, but to no avail. Cupid Childs' first stolen base of the season. So 2 in scoring position for the 19th century. Just one down. So Roger Connor looking to punch it somewhere. Here it comes. And they're going to intentionally walk Connor to load him up and go to George Pinckney. Let's see how that's going to work out. Pinckney is 1 for 3. Pinckney's a bit of a dangerous hitter. Has an infield single in this game. Hang on 1 second, guys. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Look at Clinton Park. He's up there, hit and run, bunt, whatever. All right. So here we go. Bases loaded, 3-1 pitch, and McGinnity walks in the run. So the 19th century back on top. It's 4-3, bases still loaded, and here's Tom Cahill now. Last time up, he grounded to short, but the big story for Tom Cahill, 2-run bomb in the 5th. The pink glove of despair. Yeah, it doesn't get noticed. I'm too tired to look tonight. I'm sorry. But now that I use StreamYard, there's no 6-second delay. So, all right, McGinnity in a world of trouble now. 1 out here in the bottom, or in the top of the 8th inning. I'm so used to looking at out of the park baseball. In the top of the 8th inning, going to run in 4-3, 19th century back on top. McGinnity deals. Cahill swings. Will this be the end of the inning? Jimmy Collins will go to Nap Lajoie on the pivot to Fred Tenney, and they do not get Tom Cahill. So another run scores in the 19th century, adding a little bit of insurance. It's now 5-3, 2 in here in the 8th. And here comes Will White, who's 1 for 2 now. Here's the pitch, 1-2 to Will White. And Will White, this one catches the outside corner, but 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The 19th century leads the 1900s 5-3. So we'll see Chick Stahl, Napoleon Lajoie, and Buck Freeman do up for the 1900s. Yeah, it is a pretty good game, Sean. I'm kind of surprised. All right, here we go. Will White deals to Stahl, and this one a bouncer to third, and Pinckney fields it. Close play at first, but they get Chick Stahl. All right, 1 away. Napoleon Lajoie homered in this game. He is 1 for 3. 1-1 pitch. Lajoie sends it up the middle. Dahlin ranges to his left, fires to Roger Connor, who picks it for out number 2. Buck Freeman having a good day at the plate. He is 2 for 3, including a solo homer back in the 6th. Will White brings it, count even at 2, drop third strike by Cahill, fires on to Connor, and that is the end of the 8th. We go to the 9th now and see if the 19th century try to pour on a few more runs here. Scoring for them has been 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 2 in the 8th for the 1900 decade, so the first decade of the 20th century. 2 runs back in the 1st and 1 in the 6th. All right. Loving it. And there's our Bronx hot dog vendor. He has joined us in version 2025. McGinnity deals to Hamilton. Grounder deep to short. And Wagner, with plenty of time, will fire to Fred Tenney. 1 up, 1 down now. Jesse Burkett, 1 for 4. And Burkett, grounder, Lajoie to Tenney. So score that one 4-3. And it brings up Willie Keeler. Hit him where they ain't. And this time he hit him where he was. Fly ball into medium right. That retires the side. Can the 19th century catch up? Down 5-3. Going to see the number 5, 6, 7 hitters here. So Fred Tenney starting things off here. He is nothing for 3. Sean says he's craving a cheese dog or a chili dog. All right, Fred Tenney aboard. Decent speed. There's probably some better speed on here. But we're going to let the manager do what it wants to do. All right, George Stone, a rather disappointing nothing for 3. Here's the pitch. And Stone slaps this one to Childs, who will go to Dolan, back to Connor, and they do not turn it. So George Stone is on the fielder's choice, 1 away, brings up Jimmy Collins, who has a great play in this game at least. Nothing for 2, and hit by a pitch. Will White brings it, throws over, and back safely is George Stone. Will White checks the runner, and brings it home, 1-2 pitch. Grounder, Pinckney. Pinckney's going to go across the diamond. Roger Connor will make the pick. Out number 2, and it's down to Johnny Kling. He is 1 for 3. Singled back in the 4th. Will White deals. Kling swings. Line to third. George Pinckney does it. That's your game. All right, let's look at a quick recap here, and then that's it. So for the 19th century, he goes to 2-0 now. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. The 1900s go to 0-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Will White gets the win. Joe McGinnity takes the loss. Tom Cahill went 1 for 3 for the 19th century with a home run, 3 runs batted in. In a losing cause for the 1900s, Nap Lajoie 1 for 4 with a homer and 2 RBI. And Buck Freeman 2 for 4 with a homer and a double. Looking at the pitching line here, Clinton always likes to look at that first, and I think that's cool. So Will White goes 9, 3 earned runs, gave up 2 homers, walked 1, struck out 4. Joe McGinnity went 9, 5 earned runs, a home run, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Your player of the game is Tom Cahill. So good stuff, really good stuff. And of course, these are all old things here. You can always see. I like the fact that, again, it keeps the scorecard for you. Although, in this respect, the best scorecard, it's a nice scorecard, but the best score sheet is Pocket Pennant Run Baseball. So a little love there. So apparently an update is coming out, according to Paul Fay, pretty soon. Again, and the game was just updated the other day. So there we go. That's pretty much it, guys. As far as, it's going to take a lot more games and to see just what, how this thing is going to be playing out in terms of just, bugs, things like that. I'm waiting for standings to come up here. This will always load a little slower again because it's, so this always does nice reports. They're utilitarian looking, but they're nice. And of course, as you guys know, with Action PC Baseball, you can customize reports. It's got reports upon reports upon reports. As you can see, you can go down the rabbit hole with this bad boy all the way. But again, it seems like a lot of the changes, besides the chalkboard, which is just looks great. Again, let's pick another decade since you guys went through some old-timey baseball. Let's look at the 1990s here. All right. And again, the new tabs here, manage batters, managed pitchers. Now, again, these aren't hard-coded into the game. So these are all dependent upon manager settings. So I didn't touch anything in this. So however, Dave Cook had this subset set up back in 2017 for this subset of the baseball history collection. But if I went in there and decided, well, I kind of disagree with, not that I would, but let's just say for shits and giggles, that maybe I don't want to use Craig Biggio as a pinch runner. I can do that. Or I could say, well, Kirby Puckett, maybe I do want to pull him. You can go in and change these things, and that will be reflected here. So it's nothing's hard-coded. This, like Out of the Park Baseball, is all about, you can do customizing, editing, whatever you want to do. Do remember, when you're upgrading, when you buy the new version, I'm going to switch to 1971 just so that we don't have the long loads in between times. So let's go to 1971. So the game will recognize when you write, so any logos you've already assigned, it will recognize them. And now ballpark assignments, layouts, things like that. All you have to do up here, this is not new with Out of the Park or with Action PC 2025, but just to remind you, go to import, right? And you can import, so if you have managers set up from, the previous edition, and it's not just last year. So if let's say I didn't buy it last year, but I had it in 2023, well, I'll show you. It's really, really cool. I'm not going to import them, but just so you can see. So if I would say, if I had managers anywhere, so you can see here, if I go up just to everything in here, these are going to be my DK Sports data. I can also look in league folders, game folders, what have you. I can also, if I just click C, right, it's going to look and find any instance of Out of the Park Action PC Baseball. So let me go to import, and I believe this was park information. Yep, park information. That's what I wanted. So see, so there's for baseball 2024. So this is where you're going to find all your ballpark layouts. So if you spent time in that crazy Zen sort of thing of setting up your ballparks, and then you're thinking, oh shit, I've got to do it again. No, you don't. Just go in here, and then what you want to do is navigate back up to program files. And I suggest, guys, always keep the same installation directory. And even when you uninstall the game, quote unquote, it's still there. So I can open Baseball 2023, and if I want, I can bring them in from Baseball 2023. So how many versions do I have installed here? I've had this game since whatever, but back to 2021 if I wanted to do that. So just make sure you do. The good news is, as it always has done, it already recognized the photo assignments, so I didn't have to do that. Recognized the logos, but ballparks, because you don't want to go through setting up all the ballparks. It's insane. I have a few here I haven't finished doing yet, yeah. But just remember to do that. So that way, if you've been playing a season, I haven't encountered any, like last year was a buggy release. It took a day, and actually Dave kindly sent me a new, or even more than I had paid for. The other thing that with this version, I have all the seasons, but this does come, I believe I got the deluxe edition. So with the deluxe edition, you get, this is what you get. And actually pretty nice. Maybe some 1908, 1935, 56, 86, 2024 is included if you get the deluxe edition. And then, of course, the 2025 greatest team. So these come with the game if you want to install. Now you can see here, I said that I had everything. I do. So the nice thing about it is I have 2 DK Sports data directories. You don't have to. But I don't feel like moving things around. So I'm going to just go to my D drive. And if I go down here, go to DK Sports data and open that. All right. And if I go to seasons, now there's, this is everything DK Sports. And then if I click this, now it's going to be stuff like Steve Tate's stuff is going to be joined in there as well. So that's how you pretty much. So I would say you don't have to, like, just don't delete anything. But when you uninstall the previous version of the game, it will still point to your DK Sports directory. And then you want to install seasons. You can have seasons, as you can see, anywhere. You can have them in a game folder, seasons folder, download folder. So you can put them in 3 locations and install them. So however you'd like to do your own housekeeping is your thing, baby. You're welcome, Mike. Thank you for coming in. So I don't want to put you guys through the torture of me calling another game. So I think we'll leave it at that. 22 of you watching. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I do hope that you will give this game a spin if you never have, if you are a current owner. I think I think this is an excellent update, a really, really excellent update. So, you know, like, I don't know a lot about, let's say, the 1971 San Diego Padres. I love the fact that, you know, again, I can get a better sense of these guys now all in one place. As Sean, World's Worst Gamer, correctly pointed out, yes, all of this was right in your manager screen. This was all available if you looked around. What I like is, since I'm working on the roster, I can look at this, and let's say that I want to do some manual work to set up my bullpen, to set up my rotation, to save lineups and everything. I like the fact that I can just look right here and get just a general ideas of the roles that my hitters can play and my pitchers can play as well. So I think I think these are really good quality of life updates. The chalkboard looks great. You know, the baseball card feature is really, really cool to just kind of get a quick look at the team and get a little bit more immersion. This is proven to be a very, very popular, and you can go through your whole roster, by the way. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So they're going through all the Padres. This is proven to be very popular and does kind of bring me back to my old baseball card days, as I hope it does for you guys. So if there's no other questions, we're going to close it off. And it's 5 people on their way out of the park anyhow. Ooh, don't want the Padres to be the last thing people see. Got to put it back to my Pittsburgh Pirates. There we go. All right. You're most welcome, Philip. I really, really appreciate you guys coming in. John, yeah, you are most welcome. I really got to thank all you guys for coming in and checking this out. What can I say? It's good stuff. I think that I'll close by saying this. And you guys know I do a lot of baseball for Windows. I love Ernie Harwell. I love Appa Baseball. I really do. I love Diamond Mine Baseball as well. So my 4 favorite games are Out of the Park, Action PC, Diamond Mine, and Baseball for Windows. But if you had to choose only 2, because I can't choose just one. If you have Out of the Park Baseball and Action PC, the 2 complement each other so well. They're both deep, and you got yourself a lifetime's worth of baseball. All right. You're welcome, Cousin Ken. And hey, you're 19th century doing it up, winning tonight. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Buckshot. I don't know if anybody else is streaming or not. I just didn't want to put you guys through the torture of having to listen to me again. So tomorrow is the rare Saturday where I don't have to go in until later, because we're dealing with all the Egypts. So I don't know. Let's look at YouTube. I'll see if anybody else is streaming. Take a look at the 1941 that you mentioned before. Interesting group. I could install the 1941 season. We could look at them right here if we want. Let's see who's streaming. Let's see who's doing some who's doing what right now. I don't see. So Robert finished 41 minutes ago with History Maker Baseball. I don't see anybody else that's at least streaming baseball. In fact, I don't see any of our usual suspects out there doing anything at this point. So I should play them sometime. I could set up a quick exhibition in this game, whatever. So what do you like about them, Sean, the 1941 Pirates? Could probably more quickly look at them in Pocket Pennant running in here. But I'm going to go ahead and Zap out of that. Jamie, welcome in. Wow. It's been an age since I've seen you. So, guys, in Discord, I mean, we've mentioned this so many times. So Jamie does the Sports Gaming Journal, hence the SGJ. Check it out. It's a fantastic resource. And Jamie is a hell of a writer. And we all know that. Jamie, good guy. So check it out. It's in the Greavy Discord. I believe they have it in the Field of Dreams Discord as well. So, so Jamie says Fernandez second rate to Trammell, and Sean says that Fernandez owned Trammell in the field. And David Lando joining us here. He says, "Is Fernandez any better than Sean Dunston? I mean, really?" With a smile. How you doing, David? So Hanukkah coming up for you soon, my friend, right? Or a week? Is the first day of Hanukkah or last day of Hanukkah on December 25th? I know that this is the first time since 2005 the two have coincided. So, oh yeah, right, Mr. Shot. That's Treadmill, Alan Treadmill. Got to get it right. Kurt, if we stay on any longer here, I am going to do another game. So, if you guys don't want to hear my voice, you're going to have to run sooner. I'm going to do another game. Okay, so the first day of Hanukkah is on Christmas. So, first time that's happened since 2005. So, I think that this year saying Happy Holidays is especially appropriate. So Hanukkah and Christmas on the same day this year. 12 days of Christmas that begin on Christmas Day and go to the Epiphany. And then, of course, Hanukkah, 8 days. So there we go. Grab your harmonica. It's time for Hanukkah or whatever. All right. How does Action PC handle the ground rule double act? Haven't had one. I haven't had one, man. I literally got home from work, Mr. Shot, changed, took care of my cats, logged in, downloaded this bad boy, installed it, and went live. I have exactly 1 hour and 23 minutes into this game. I have no idea. Should we? All right, that's it. All right, we're doing 1971. Just because we're going to do the New York Yankees, Boston Red Sox here, because I don't know any better, and I'm in Egypt. And if anybody wants to hang around, we'll do it. Nobody else is streaming, so let's play. All right, Boston, I guess, will be home. Doesn't matter. Hopefully, I should have this set up, this ballpark. All right, again, we're going to let the computer do its lineup thing. And view opponent, and we're ready to go here. And I've got to set up the ballpark. Damn it. But that's because I didn't finish set up in 1971. So this is not the fault of Action PC Baseball. I just didn't position these guys. Do it quickly. Stan Bonson will take on Ray Culpier. So welcome to opening day at Fenway Park between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. 49 degrees here in Boston, and the wind speed is 12 miles per hour in from left. Play ball! All right, so here we go. We got to do this. We have to do it. Park layout. So let's see if this is any more smooth. It's still doing what it's doing, and that's cool. All right, so a little pro tip, reset labels. There we go. So that at least gets you close, and then you can just start pulling everything down, because without that, it sucks. I think there's another game that does this a lot better, but I'm not going to pick, but I'd like to see a better way. I think is Digital Diamond that has a real easy way to do field positioning. Dombrov Baseball actually does it pretty well too. So anyhow, hope you guys are gearing up for the holidays and treat yourself to a couple new baseball games to Action PC 2025. Out of the Park Baseball 25 is on sale right now for $9.99. So if you caught my broadcast last night, you know that I kept saying $8.99. Still $9.99. You can't beat it. So just saying. Pick yourself up some baseball. You're gonna be buying stuff for all your old ladies and stuff, right? So I already did that stuff. Come on, look at you. All right, you're gonna go there right next to all the dents out there. I'll put you there near the triangle. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, get out of the stands, you. All right, grandstand's looking good. And there we go. And we'll go up to here. It's kind of zen, man. I kind of like it. Actually, this should be over on the poles. There we go. Bunk. And bunk. At least once you do it, you're done. Right? All right. What's that wickedness over there? All right. There we go. Actually, this should be like this. I'm an idiot. So the thing that bugs me about this is I'm super anal. I want it like right on top of the damn wall. And that's just not going to happen. So that's all right. So maybe for Action PC Baseball 2026, we could get a little bit more fine control here on this bit on the outfield fences. But that's okay. Not a knock. All right. I think we're good to go here, man. I think we're good to go. Yep. Looks a little wonky here with the right-handed batter, but we're going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. All right, save. Everybody should bop into place. Good. John, so would I. Yeah, so would I. So John says, I would pay up to $99 for Out of the Park baseball. So would I. No question about that game at all. So, not sure why Dave hasn't made a default lineup. I think that somebody tried to do some sort of thing where you could, but because you're dealing with photos. But what would be cool, right? Because a lot of you are using Mike Silva's ballparks in this game, because his are usually done like on a straight up straightaway. There might be a way to do it. I thought there was some sort of configurator somewhere. I don't know. It doesn't let you do anything to play a batter. Sean asked, my cats behave well enough to get Christmas presents? Yes, absolutely. Your cat's not getting one. She just totally mean. Oh, man. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, you can't let your cats go without a Christmas present. Your cat, come on, dude. They're innocent. Even if they're not. Yeah, I'll be taking care of my guys. All right, Horace Clark, switch hitter, will lead things off here for the New York Yankees. But let's look at the starting defense for the Boston Red Sox. In left field, it's the captain, Carl Yastrzemski. In center, Billy Canigliaro. In right, Reggie Smith. Around the horn from first to third, it's George the Boomer Scott. Doug Griffin at second, Luis Aparicio at short. At third base, Rico, and we're going to say it in Italian, Rico Petrocelli at third. And behind the plate is Dwayne Josephson, and on the mound is Ray Culp. So Ray Culp, looking at his record here, 14-16 in 1971. Opponents hit 253 against him. He struck out 151 batters, walked 67. All right, here we go. Horace Clark, 250 hitter, stands in. And we're ready to get underway here at Fenway. 0-2 pitch, and Ray Culp begins festivities with a called strike three. So stepping in there now is the great Thurman Munson, 251 in 1971. 10 home runs, 42 runs batted in for him. Culp peers in, has the sign, and here's the pitch. 3-1 pitch. Munson lines this one into right, base hit. Smith gets it to the ball and gets it back into Griffin. So Munson is aboard now for Roy White. So another switchy here. Stands in on the left-hand side against the righty Culp. He delivers. And the throw down, Munson is caught stealing. So good peg by Josephson, and the tag there by Luis Aparicio erases the runner. So 2 away, and Roy White back in the box now. White swings, and this one Base hit into right field over George Scott's head. All right, so a runner aboard now for the center fielder, Bobby Mercer. So, yeah, the ball flight, and especially the grounders. Yeah, we got another game, Ken. Why not? Why not? Yeah, especially the ground balls look great now. They're not jiggly. So, yeah, I think it's really nice. Notice, too, right? Right, so the pitch speed is here, and what inning out it is. So, kind of nice to have that here right above the play box for if those of you, if you use this play by play, kind of nice to have that. You can change this from a longer play by play to very, very short. I don't use this, so I can't really speak to that. I mean, but you can change this, so that I think that's all in options. All right. Anyhow, Bobby Mercer, here's a guy that they expected just so much out of. Poor guy. But 331 in 1971, so good numbers. 25 home runs, 94 runs batted in. But, here we go. Mercer, good eye up there. He's going to draw the walk. So Culp in a little bit of trouble here with 2 down and 2 Yankees on. White at second, Mercer at first for Danny Cater. Yankees first baseman, 276 average, 4 home runs, 50 ribbies in 1971. 2 down here, just underway here at Fenway. Here's the pitch. And this one grounder to short. Nice play by Aparicio as he gets the ball on the short hop to his knees and able to feed it to second for the final out. So the Yankees, no runs, 2 hits, no errors. After a half inning, it's the Yankees nothing and the Boston Red Sox coming to bat. Looking at the starting defense now for the New York Yankees. In left field, it's Roy White. In center field, Bobby Mercer. In right field, Jim Little. At first base, Danny Cater. At second, Horace Clark. At short, Gene Michael. At third, Jerry Kenny. Behind the dish, Thurman Munson. May his memory be eternal. And on the mound, Stan Bonson. Bonson in 1971 for the Yankees, a 3.35 earned run average, 14 wins, 12 losses. The American League hit 248 against him. So struck out 110, walked 72. All right, leading off here is Hall of Famer Luis Aparicio. Aparicio posted a 232 average in 1971. Bonson deals 1-2 pitch, and look at this, scorched into center, base hit. So Aparicio aboard, and that brings up Reggie Smith. Reggie Smith with some power here. 30 home runs, 96 runs batted in. Reggie batting from the left-hand side. And here is the wind in the pitch by Stan Bonson. 0-1 pitch, and Reggie Smith goes up the middle. Base hit. So 2 straight singles off of Stan Bonson now. And let's see what the captain, Carl Yastrzemski, can do. So 254 average for Carl that year. 15 home runs, 70 ribbies for him. 2 on, nobody out here. Bottom of the first in Boston. Bonson deals. Yastrzemski swings, fly ball center field. Bobby Mercer had him played perfectly. Runners get back quickly. So 1 down now for Rico Petrocelli. The pitch, 1-2. And he sends this one high, deep, but Mercer at the base of the Green Monster making the grab. Bobby Mercer out there showing some love, guys. All right. Brings up George the Boomer Scott now. 24 home runs for him. He had 263 in 1971. 2 gone here. Bonson deals. Scott swings. See, look at that. Nice bounding ground ball. Kenny picks it up, fires onto Danny Cater for the 5-3 putout. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors. We played 1 at Fenway between these 2 longtime rivals. No score. As World's Worst Gamer says, Jim Little, there's a Yankees player he doesn't know. Well, he's up to bat now. There he is. There he is. Let's get a look at him here. So quick numbers for Jim Little here. Just played 49 games in 1971. Had a home run, 7 runs batted in, Sean. Walked 8 times. He's a scrub. He had no triples, damn it. All right. So there we go. A little bit about Jim Little. All right, here's the delivery. And this one, just a dribbler up first base. And George Scott will feed it to Ray Culp for the 3-1 putout. So 1 away. And it brings up Jerry Kenny. Culp deals. Kenny swings. Fly ball to right. This one high, but not deep. Reggie Smith at the warning track makes the grab. So 2 away now for the shortstop, Gene Michael. He's a switch hitter, batting left here against the righty Culp. The 1-1, Michael sends this one soft liner into right, base hit. So they're going to charge Doug Griffin with a poor play. Not sure that Griffin could have really gotten to that ball, but the scorer probably in a bad mood today. So 2 away, Michael on at first for Stan Bonson. Not a lot of options here for the Yankees, but early going, top of the second. Bonson swings, and this one dribbled foul on the third base side. Petrocelli giving chase, and this one will bounce into the dugout and then thrown up into the seats. All right. 0-2 on Bonson, and that is a outside corner job. So second strikeout. No runs, no hit. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Dwayne Josephson will lead things off here. Here's the pitch, 1-1. And this one grounded deep, but Gene Michael backing up, making the strong throw to Danny Cater for 1 away. Here's Billy C now, Billy Canigliaro. Canigliaro, 262 average with 11 home runs, 33 ribbies in 1971. Bonson brings it to the plate, count full on Canigliaro. Good eye up there, and he is going to draw the walk. First walk issued by Bonson here. Bottom of the second inning, second baseman Doug Griffin now at the plate. Griffin, a 244 hitter in 1971. 1-0 pitch, hard grounder, and Michael is going to go to Clark, but they are not going to turn 2. So Griffin aboard for the fielder's choice, and here's Ray Culp, 118 average in 1971. No DH in this league, of course, even if there was supposed to be, there isn't. Bonson deals, and Culp, that one, swing and a miss. So we go to the top of the third, tight ball game here, no score. Horace Clark due up. We're back at the top of the order for the New York Yankees. So it's going to be Clark, Munson, and White. Clark, nothing for 1 in the game. Struck out. Rick Culp deals. 0-1 pitch. And this one, liner right to Carl Yastrzemski. Coming in hard and getting that sinking liner off the blade of grass. Thurman Munson 1 for 1 now. Strides to the plate. Singled back in the first. Culp brings it. 0-1 pitch. Fly ball, shallow left. Yastrzemski in to make the play. So 2 up, 2 down very quickly for Roy White, who is 1 for 1. He singled right back in the first. White swings. This one grounded up the middle. Griffin to his right, bare hands, and fires on to Scott. And that was a quick 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the third. No score at Fenway Park. We don't need no stinking DH. That's it, man. You said it, David. You said it. 71 was an excellent season. This is a fun one to play. All right, so a single for Aparicio back in the first. So we're back at the top of the order for the Boston Red Sox. Aparicio, Smith, and the captain, Carl Yastrzemski. Stan Bonson works home. 1-2 pitch. Fly ball. Mercer leaps and makes the grab out there in right center field. Bobby Mercer flashing the leather all over the place today for the Bronx Nine. Brings up Reggie Smith now. Reggie Smith with a single back in the first. Bonson comes home, 0-2 pitch, and this one grounded to Gene Michael. Diving stop up from the knees, fires to Danny Cater to get Reggie Smith. So Gene Michael chalks up great play number 1, brought to you by Citgo, because that's the first sign I looked at. All right, here's Carl Yastrzemski now batting with 2 down. The captain last time, just a little fly ball at a shallow center. Digs in. Bonson ready to deal to the dangerous lefty. 0-1 pitch, hard ground ball to second. Horace Clark had all the time in the world, fires it on for the 4-3 putout. We head to the fourth as game moving quickly, no score. Bobby Mercer, Danny Cater, Jim Little due up. So the Yankees center fielder walked back in the first. Culp deals, Mercer swings, routine ground ball. Aparicio making it look easy. 6-3 putout, 1 up, 1 down for the first baseman, Danny Cater. Cater, nothing for 1 in the game. Grounded out 6-3 last time. Culp deals 1-0. Bounding ball to third. Petrocelli, long throw across the diamond, but in plenty of time. Not a lot of speed going on, as opposed to some of the players I'm used to playing on this channel. All right, here's Jim Little. He is nothing for one. Let's see if he does something fantastic here. What do you say? He swings. Nope. Just going to be a little two-hopper to second. Score that one 4-3, and that's the end of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom of the fourth. Still no score between the Yankees and the Red Sox here. People hanging out for some Friday night baseball, which is rare on my channel to do any Friday night stuff. There we go. All right, we Petrocelli, Scott, and Josephson. So Rico flied out to deep left center last time up. Bonson deals the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball high and deep, but it's Bobby Mercer again. Bobby Mercer looking for a raise here from the Steinbrenners. All right, brings up George the Boomer Scott, trying to make people forget about that DiMaggio guy and that Mantle guy. And I mean, not to joke, but Bobby Mercer, they were looking at Mercer to be that next in line of those great center fielders, DiMaggio, Mantle. Bobby Mercer, really a good player, but it's kind of like when you ask somebody, well, okay, we've got these great center fielders. Now you've got to be DiMaggio and Mantle in one, and just didn't happen for Bobby Mercer, but still feared hitter nonetheless, and a fine ball player, right? All right, here's George the Boomer Scott. He grounded to third back in the first. All right, Munson sets the target. Bonson shaking off. Munson now has a sign that he likes. Here is the pitch. 1-1. And this one, routine grounder to third. Kenny ranging to his left, fires to Danny Cater. And that's a 5-3 put out. So 2 away here for Dwayne Josephson now. The Red Sox catcher grounded to short back in the second. Bonson loses him on the 3-0 pitch. So on 4 straight, Bonson will walk Josephson. Second walk for Bonson in the game, and brings up Billy Canigliaro. So Billy walked back in the second. Righty digs in. Josephson at first, no speed to speak of, really. 2 down. Bonson deals. Billy C swings, fly ball. Jim Little ranging to his right, calling off Bobby Mercer, and he will make the play for the final out. The score remains the same as we go to the top of the 5th. And there we go. Samuel Smith is here. Says, good evening. New game looks nice. It really does. It's last year's version was, 2023 was great. Last year's meh. So it seems to me that they're following the big updates with more incremental updates with bigger updates. And this one this year, of course, being the chalkboard, but also those cool roster tabs. The the calculation of statistics for caught stealing and grounded to double play for 19th century and dead ball era for when these things weren't yet calculated, and other things. I haven't run into any bugs yet at all so far. Pretty damn stable. Okay, so here's Jerry Kenny. Gene Michael waits on deck. Ray Culp thus far in the game with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Culp deals the 0-2 pitch. Kenny, little dribbler up to third. Little bouncer. George Scott will take it to first, unassisted. So 1 away now for Gene Michael, who singled back in the second. Lefty stands in. Ray Culp has the sign from Dwayne Josephson. Here's the pitch. 1-1. And this one slashed to left. Base hit. And Gene Michael is aboard. Here's Stan Bonson now. And Stan struck out back in the second. So 1 away. Of course, obvious sacrifice in order here. Culp deals. Bonson swings away. How about that? Petrocelli to Griffin. And they do not get it. So Scott's foot gets pulled off the bag. And Bonson aboard on the fielder's choice. So 2 down went on for the New York Yankees here in the top of the 5th, 1971, opening day in Boston. And it brings up Horace Clark, who is nothing for 2. Line to left his last time up. Culp wheels and deals. 2-2 pitch. And this one is going to be a pass ball. Dwayne Josephson flings aside the mask, picks up the pill. And by that time, Stan Bonson, paying attention out there, ends up at the Keystone sack. So the count is 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position for the Yanks. Here's the pitch to lefty Clark. And Ray Culp in trouble now as he loses Horace Clark. So second walk issued by the Boston hurler and brings up Thurman Munson. So Munson in the game with a single and just busy as hell out there in center field. Let's see if he can knock one in here for New York. Culp brings it home. Munson swings, and it is out of here. That ball's not going to land for 2 days. So first home run of the season for Thurman Munson, 351 feet over that wonderful bit of architecture out there. All right, 3-0 New York, and here comes Roy White now. Roy White, 1 for 2 in the game. Still early, well, middle innings here. Boston, hopefully. I think we got, no, we don't. I thought it was going to be back-to-back jacks, but Canigliaro tracks it down for out number 3. So 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Dwayne Marsh should be happy as he's a Yankee fan. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. All right, Doug Griffin, Ray Culp, and then Luis Aparicio, the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for the Boston Red Sox. So in the game, Doug Griffin grounded to short back in the 2nd. All right, Bonson out of the set, deals 0-2. Fly ball, routine center field. Roy White comes in about 25 paces and makes the catch. Leisurely, I might add. Here's Ray Culp now. Ray Culp, strikeout victim back in the 2nd. Bonson, in fact, that is the only strikeout for Stan Bonson. Brings it 1-2 pitch, and Ray Culp swings and misses. So the 2 strikeouts, pitcher versus pitcher. Back at the top of the order now for the Hall of Famer Luis Aparicio, 1 for 2. Has a single in this game. 1-1 pitch. Aparicio, little hopper back to the mound. Bonson off the bump to his left, makes the play for out number 3. We go to the top of the 6th. The Yankees still lead this one 3-0. And here's Bobby Mercer. He's 0 for 1. Culp deals. Mercer swings. Fly ball to center. Billy Canigliaro against the wall makes the catch. So they're hitting the ball hard against Culp, that's for sure. All right, here's Danny Cater, 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice. 0-2 pitch. Cater swings. Grounder to third. Petrocelli ranging to his left. Fires on to George Scott. Score that one 5-3. 2 up, 2 down now for Jim Little. And Little draws the free pass. So Ray Culp issuing his 3rd free pass of the game. And it'll bring up Jerry Kenny now. Kenny in the contest is flown out to deep right and grounded out. Culp brings it. And just a dribbler up the first base line, Scott will glove it and take it to the bag himself. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom of the 6th, 3-0. Yankees lead the Red Sox. I want the Red Sox to score something here because the majority of this community, Red Sox fans. So I'm living dangerously here, guys. All right, here is Reggie Smith. Waiting on deck, Carl Yastrzemski. Reggie in the game, single and grounded out. All right, the lefty digs in, little wave of the bat. Stan Bonson ready to bring it home now. Look at determination on his face. And Smith swings. This one a high drive, and Mercer leaps and makes the grab. Bobby Mercer. There we go. Captain, well, we won't go into that. Anyhow, it's going to make some joke about leather, but anyhow, it's Yastrzemski is up now. 0 for 2. Bonson deals, 1-1 pitch. Yastrzemski laces this one to right base hit. Jim Little up with it quickly. So Yastrzemski aboard. Don't look for Carl to steal. Here comes Petrocelli now. Rico is flown out twice. Boston looking to put up a crooked number here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 away. Bonson deals, 0-1 pitch. Long fly ball to left, but Roy White gets it on the track. Yastrzemski quickly back to first. So 2 down now for George the Boomer Scott. He's grounded to third twice. Stan Bonson delivers. 2-0 pitch. This one line to third. And Gene Michael is going to come over and make the play. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. 6 in the books here at Fenway Park. 3-0. Yankees lead. And in the top of the 7th, we will see Gene Michael, Stan Bonson, and Horace Clark. Shortstop line to single. He has 2 singles in this game, so good day here for Gene Michael in the game. Ray Culp deals 1-2 pitch. Grounded Aparicio, routine 6-3 putout, 1 up and 1 down. All right. Stan Bonson now. He has struck out and grounded out. Culp deals to his mound opponent, 2-1 pitch, and this one laced up the middle. Nice little seeing eye single there by Stan Bonson, and that will bring up Horace Clark. We're back at the top of the order for the Bronx Bombers. He's walked, struck out, line to left. Here's the delivery. Clark cuts on this one. Grounded Aparicio to Griffin to Scott, and that is an inning-ending double play. 7th inning stretch time, 3-0. Yankees lead the Red Sox. All right, there we go. And perfect 4/4 time in a song that's actually 3/4 time. The bump, 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 bump. Gotta love it. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 7th now, and it'll be Dwayne Josephson to lead off things here for the Scarlet Hose. Billy Canigliaro waits on deck. The Boston catcher walked his last time up, so 0 for 1. Bonson deals long drive out to center, but Bobby Mercer measures it up and makes the catch. So 1 up, 1 down now for Billy Canigliaro. 0 for 1 with a walk. Bonson toes the rubber and brings it home. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball, shallow right. Jim Little ranges in and makes the catch. So quickly 2 down here for Boston in the bottom of the 7th. There hasn't been a lot here for the Fenway faithful to cheer about, except maybe the sunny weather. Doug Griffin flied to left last time. All right, Bonson ready to work, climbs the hill and brings it home. 1-2 pitch. Slow roller out to short. Michael ranging to his right, fires to Danny Cater, stretching and not in time. So Doug Griffin picking up the infield single, number 4, 4th hit for the Boston Red Sox here with 2 down. And that will bring up Ray Culp. Let's see what the manager is going to do. Culp down 3-0. And we will see Mike Fiore come in to pinch hit. Here's the pitch. He swings and promptly base hit center field. Going for 3 is Griffin, and he will make it. So Mike Fiore comes in and gets his job done. So Boston making a little bit of noise as Luis Aparicio, the leadoff hitter, strides to the plate. 2 down here, bottom of the 7th. 3-0 is your score. Bonson working on a 5-hitter right now. Munson out to have a quick word with his battery mate. 1-2 pitch and slow roller to Gene Michael, and he will fire onto Danny Cater. And the Red Sox do not capitalize, and we need us a pitcher. Yes, we do. We need us a pitcher here. And I think we just jump out of this. It's not going to give us a pitcher. Okay. Whew. Let me see. This is that. Again, I love this. So let's bring in. I'm not a Red Sox guy. Not a lot to choose from here. So we're gonna work with what we have. And it looks like our best bet here, percentage wise, is going to be Ken Tatum. Although he's ranked as a starter, I think we're gonna have to bring him in as a reliever. So yep. All right, so Mike Fiore is done. And Thurman Munson with 3 runs batted in today, and that was that 3-run shot back in the 5th. All right, great Yankee catcher in there. And Ken Tatum has finished his warm-up pitches quickly, a 4.19 earned run average in 1971. 2 wins, 4 losses, 9 saves, 53 2/3 worked. Gave up 3 home runs, 29 runs batted in. Gave up 3 home runs, walked 25, and fanned just 21. A whip, 1.398. But this is not an impressive pitching staff. Not the greatest year for the Red Sox. All right. 0-1 pitch. Munson Weak grounder to Aparicio. Plenty of time to George Boomer Scott. 1 up, 1 down now for Roy White. He's had to hit in 3 tries today. A single back in the first. Tatum deals, and this one, strike 3 called. All right, 2 away now for Bobby Mercer. He's hit a couple long ones, but just too high. Mercer, first pitch swinging, fly ball, center field. Canigliaro has it at the track. And we're going to have John Ellis coming into play first base for the New York Yankees. So defensive substitution here for the Yanks. Bottom of the 8th now. And here's Reggie Smith to lead things off. Carl Yastrzemski and Rico Petrocelli. Bonson deals. 1-2 pitch. And the Boo Birds are out here as Bonson hits Reggie Smith. So 86 on the gun. Reggie Smith aboard. And that will bring up Carl Yastrzemski. So Yaz singled back in the 6th. Stan Bonson studies the hitter for a moment. Now the signs from Thurman Munson. Full count on Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski draws the walk. So Bonson looking like he's having a little bit of trouble out there now. Up to 106 pitches. His expected pitch count is 130. All right, Rico in the box. 0-1 pitch. Petrocelli swings. High fly ball to left. Roy White has it at the scoreboard in front of on the Green Monster. So 1 away now for George Scott. Scott has not gotten the ball out of the infield. So 0 for 3. Stan Bonson deals. And Stan Bonson hits George the Boomer Scott. So that one 86 in the gun. So here we go. 2 hit batsmen in the inning and no ejections. What's the deal with that? Well, it was 1971, tougher baseball. And, we know about these two teams and how much they just love each other. Anyhow, bases loaded here. So Bonson with a 3-0 lead, and there's only 1 out. Dwayne Josephson with 10 home runs in the 1971 season. Swing of the bat, and that lead for the Yankees goes goodbye. Here we go. A 1 pitch. Not going to happen this time. Grounder to short. Gene Michael to Horace Clark. Over to Ellis, and they do not get him. So a run scores for Boston. How about that? So Reggie Smith will come in to score. It's 3-1 now. Boston at least gets something other than a goose egg up there. And that will bring up Billy Canigliaro. Yastrzemski's at third. Josephson at first. Josephson, not known as a pilferer. 2 stolen bases in 1971. Bonson brings it home, throws over. I wouldn't be paying too much attention to him. But anyhow, Bonson from the stretch, 0-2 pitch. And swing and a miss. Canigliaro goes down on strikes. We go to the top of the 9th. Yankees lead the Red Sox 3-1 here, opening day 1971. It'll be John Ellis, Jim Little. Or John Ellis at bat, Jim Little on deck. John Ellis making his first plate appearance, obviously. Tatum pitches. Fly ball to left. Yastrzemski had him played perfectly. Backs up about 5 steps. Brings it down. Out number 1. When we go to the Boston 9th, we'll see Griffin, a pinch hitter for Tatum. And then Aparicio at the top of the order again. All right. Ken Tatum ready to deal now. Jim Little, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. The 1-0. Little sends this one to center. Aparicio had him played perfectly, shading a bit to his left. Fires onto first, 2 away. And here's Jerry Kenny now, the lefty. Last time, grounded out. Tatum into the wind and the 3-0 pitch, and he loses Kenny. So Red Sox not out of it quite yet. Gene Michael, good day at the plate. He is 2 for 3, 2 singles. 3-1 pitch. And now Tatum having some control problems here. We're going to visit the mound and see what's going on. Says Tatum is strong. Boston right now could go to Sparky Lyle, perhaps. Saying he's strong. I'm going to leave him in for 1 more. There's 2 down. Just in case. Just in case. And it looks like we have Frank Baker, not home run Baker, but Frank Baker nonetheless will come in to pinch hit for the Yanks. And Ken Tatum picks up the strikeout. We go to the bottom of the ninth. And the Red Sox down 2, and they're at the bottom of their order. So Doug Griffin, and we have new pitcher in Gary Weslowski will come in to look for the save and close it down here for the Yankees. A 3.28 earned run average. In 1971, no wins, a loss, 1 saved. He worked 35 2/3, gave up 2 home runs, walked 16, struck out 17, a whip of 1, 2, 3, 4, and the American League hit 214 against him that year. All right, Doug Griffin will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth for Boston. Had an infield single his last time up in the 7th. All right, Weslowski finished with his warm-up pitches. We're ready to go. And we're going to have a pinch hitter. So Phil Gagliano will come in to pinch hit. So Griffin is out of there. Gagliano swings. And this one, just a tapper up the first base line. Ellis will take it to the bag himself. So 1 away. And here's Ken Tatum. Don't imagine he's going to stay in. He is not. So Joe LaHood will come in. Here's the pitch to the lefty. Grounder up the middle. Horace Clark ranges to his right. Bare hands fires onto Ellis for out number 2. It's down to Luis Aparicio. Can he get it done? Get on base? And he does, as Clark bobbles the ball. So score that one, E4. And the potential tying run comes to the plate in Reggie Smith. So Reggie Smith was hit by a pitch, and that inning in the 8th, 2 Red Sox hitters were plunked. So, but he had a single way back in the 1st. But Reggie Smith, with 30 home runs in 1971, could make this a whole new ball game right here. 2 down. Boston faithful hoping for something good here on opening day. Weslowski deals, and it's not going to happen. Rip and a miss. And that's your ball game. Opening day, 161 more of these to go. For the New York Yankees, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. For the Boston Red Sox, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. Stan Bonson gets the win. Ray Culp takes the loss. So Thurman Munson goes 2 for 4 with a home run, 3 runs batted in. No highlights for the Red Sox. So maybe next time, Red Sox fans. Stan Bonson went 8, 5 hits, 1 earned run, walked 3, struck out 3. Begins the season with an ERA of 1.13. Faced 34 batters. Weslowski came in, picked up the save, worked an inning, and struck out a batter. Ray Culp tagged with a loss, 7 innings, 3 runs, all earned on 6 hits, a home run, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, a 3.86 earned run average to start things off here. Came with some pretty good stuff here, according to the game. Ken Tatum worked 2, walked 2, and struck out 2. And your player of the game is Stan Bonson. So that is it, guys, from the Beatles Eternally channel tonight. Hope you had fun. I did. Showing off a little bit of Action PC Baseball 2025. I would definitely look forward to seeing our Red Sox fan. I know he'll be playing this. Steve Tate, who is really the community guru of this game, is going to find things I haven't found. So do check out their channels and all the good stuff. So Sam Smith, Dave Lando, and Cousin Ken Castro. Dwayne Martz was with us tonight. We had all kinds of great royalty here. John DFW there. Sean, World's Worst Gamer. Get something for your cat for Christmas, dude. Come on. Tim, Clee Baseball Fan 879, doing Gaylord Perry. Mike Silva was here. Todd B was with us tonight. The Pesky Pole, our newest moderator, was here as well. So Kevin Blay, thank you. I hope you'll come back and hang out with us again. We always have a lot of fun. Bernie Strom was here as well. Buckshot was here. BBN Sports replays, man. D. Scott Howard, Random Human 19 was here, and first in the ballpark was Cousin Ken Castro. So, guys, thank you. It's not your cat. Oh, okay. I thought it was your cat, man. Okay. It only deserves coal, though. Oh my God, dude. Oh, come on. Anyhow, guys, I don't know. We'll be back with some baseball tomorrow night. Maybe we'll do a little longer kind of just hang out, talk some baseball, maybe muck about with a pocket pennant run for a change or whatever, or maybe just do a game of something. I don't know. We're in the absolute golden age of baseball simulations, both cards and dice and digital. So treat yourself to something Christmas. Again, Out of the Park Baseball is on sale for $9.99 on Steam and directly from Out of the Park Developments. This game just came out today, and Pocket Pennant Run due for another update very, very soon, and that game is really growing by leaps and bounds. He's good even though he hurt you a few times. Michael J. Kitty will get something, though. Nice. Alan Trammell Kitty is far superior to Tony Fernandez Kitty. Oh, man. It's okay. I'm definitely missing something here. Guys, see you around the batting cage. And to those of you in the Fields of Dreams League, it's great to see that still going. And Bernie informs me you guys aren't going to be moving to the 2025 edition of the game until after your current season. So, keep it up, man. That thing has been running 7 seasons now, and to keep 24 people involved is no mean feat. All right, guys, take care and see you around the batting cage, and hopefully tomorrow night for some more baseball. All right, good night.